Hello and welcome to Sudoku. Here is an X-sum Sudoku puzzle which was featured on round 2 of Indian Sudoku Championship of 2021. It happened in December of 2021. It was online on Logic Masters India website. And I took part as an international guest participant, I guess. And this is one of my favorite Sudoku variants with lots of arithmetics into it. And all right, so the rule, besides the standard Sudoku rules, is that whenever you have a number in the margin, it means that this number is the sum of the first few digits, and how many digits is given by this digit, the first one you encounter in the corresponding row or in the corresponding column in the direction you're looking. So a few of those clues give a direct answer. So one can only be the sum of one digit, obviously. And if you know the secret that the sum of all 9 digits is 45, then you know that this 45 clue gives a 9 here, and the same with this one, and this one. So that's a very smooth beginning. And this 5 can't be the sum of 3 digits, because 3 digits would make a minimum of 6. So this has to be a 2, and it comes with a 3. And I think that's all for very small clues. 11 could be the sum of 2 digits, 2 plus 9. It could be the sum of 3 digits, but not 4, because writing 11 as sum of 4 digits would require to be 1, 2, 3, and 5, and that does not include the 4. Let's have a look at very big sums. 42, well, you can see a 3 there, so 42 is the sum of all other digits, so this is an 8. This 41 could be the sum of 8 digits with a 4 here, or 7 digits with 1 and 3 here, but with this 1 and this 3, you can't do that. So it will have to be a 4 here and 8 digits there. We have quite big sums here, but you see that 38 could be 8 digits with a 7 here, except that 7 wouldn't work with 26, because the sum of 7 digits makes a minimum of 28. So this won't be an 8. Sorry, I was interrupted by a phone call, and I don't remember what I was saying. I was discussing 38, which couldn't be the sum of 8 digits, and actually this 8 here was saying as much. So it could be 7 digits or 6 digits. So let's say 6 or 7. Let's have a look at this column, because we need to place 4, 5, 6, and 7. 4 would work with 14 and with 24. But 5 wouldn't work with 14, because the sum of 5 digits is at least 15. So it has to be a 4. And we already have 5 here. Those 2 digits must have a sum of 9. So we get a 3 or a 2 here. Here this is 5, 6, 7 in some order. But 7 here wouldn't work, and 6 wouldn't work either. And actually 5 wouldn't work. What's happening? Oh, I put a 3 here, but that's a 2 or a 3. All right. 7 wouldn't work, because we know that the sum of all digits in this sum and all digits in this sum is 35. So there's 10 missing. And 10 needs at least 2 digits. So this sum and this sum can't cover more than 7 digits. And this has a minimum of 2, this has a minimum of 5, and that's the only way you can leave 2 digits out of those sums. So this 2 needs a 9, and here we have a sum of 10. And then 5 digits for this 24. There's something more to be determined. This column needs a 3, and actually this sum can only get a 3 here because we already have 13, and 3 will make this 16, and any higher digit would make the sum too big. Right. What else should be interesting? Here we have 6 and 7 in some order. And here we have 5, 6, and 7. All right. 5, 6, and 7. 7 wouldn't work here. It would be too big. So it's 5 or 6. And 7 could work here because the 7 smallest digits have a sum of 28. Now let's have a look at this. 25 plus 29 is 54. So those sums must overlap with a total of 9. And if you put a 6 here, that makes this 7. That's 13 digits, so an overlap of 4 digits, and 4 digits can't add up to 9. So this can't be 6, it has to be a 5. And 9 will be the sum of remaining digits, either 2 digits here or 3 digits here. Not quite sure how to resolve that. Something more interesting is here. We have one sum of 6 digits, the other sum of 7 digits. So we have an overlap of those 4 digits or those 4 digits. The total is 62, so the overlap is 17. Well, that's not as interesting as I thought it would be. So let's have a look at this. We still need 5, 6, 7, and 8. This wouldn't be anything more than 5 because 6 digits have a minimum of 21, but there's no way of producing 22 as the sum of 6 digits. 7 is too big, so it has to be a 5. And here this is 6, 7, or 8, but this 9 says that we must take the other 8 digits, and we have 6 or 7 here, and the sum of the missing digits here must be 10. It could be 3 digits, making this a 6 with 2, 3, and 5, or it could be just 2 digits with 4 and 6, for example. So there's nothing definitive about this. All right, where should I look? I still haven't given a try at this. Well, none of them could be the sum of 3 digits, so I get a 3 here. Oh, and that's interesting. If this is a 7, then those 2 digits must have a sum of 10, making this a 7, and that repeats the 7. So I must have a 6 here, a 7 there. So now that's the sum of 3 digits, not using the 1. The remaining 2 digits must be 2 and 5 to fulfill this 35 clue. Then 22 is the sum of 5 digits. Oh, here, 36. We must leave 9 behind. There's a 9 here, so that's the sum of the remaining 8 digits. here 37, we must leave 8 behind. With a 5 here, 8 can be 5 plus 3, but it won't be 5 plus 2 plus 1. That would repeat the 1. So there's a 3 here, and that's 7 digits. We'll still need 4, 5, and 6 here. And nothing obvious. I see nothing obvious. This 38, those two digits have a sum of 7, not using a 2 or a 3, so that's 1 and 6. In this order, because 26 couldn't be the sum of one digit, and there's a 1 here, and those are 5 and 4. Right. So this 38 is now fulfilled. And this is a 2 now. What can we see next? Sum equal to 10. Could be 3, 7, could be 4, 6. Not sure what to do with those 23, 22. Not sure what to do with those. Here, the missing digits must have a sum of 16. If I put a 7 here, those two digits must have a sum of 16. That's not possible. So this has to be a 6. That's a 7. That's a 6. That's a 7. And this 7 is very powerful. 28 is the sum of the 7 smallest digits. So this now must be an 8. And this 28 is fulfilled. This 29 means that those three digits have a sum of 16. So I need another 11 without using 2, 8, 5, 6. It must be 4, 7 or 3, 8. So the possibilities are 8 and 3, 4 and 7, 7 and 4. 31. I need to leave 14 behind with 2 digits, so this is an 8. That narrows down this. Here I must have a 1 and a 3. But a 1 here to secure a sum of 10 would require a 9 here, which is impossible. So that's a 3, that's a 7 to fulfill this 24, and I get a 1 here. This 31 is done. This 31 means that those 3 digits have a sum of 14. So those 2 digits have a sum of 7 without using 6 or 5, so they are 3 and 4. And now this 21 is fulfilled. Here I need 2, 5, and 9. 2 or 5 here, 2 or 9, 2, 5 or 9. Here the missing digits are 1, 4, 6, and 8. 4 and 6 are not available. So 1 and 8 here, 4 and 6 there. Those 2 digits are 2 and a 9. There's a 2 here. And then here I need 1, 3, and 8. Right, 1 or 3 here, 1 or 8 here, 3 or 8 there. Now I can use this 5. I need 25 with those 5 digits. So 25 here plus 17. That's 42. So this is a 3 to complete to 45. And now this 25 is done. This 23 should soon be resolved, or perhaps this 26. Yes, this 26 is done with all of this. I I have 10, 17, I need another 9. 3 would need a 6, so that's not a 3, that's a 4. And I get a 4 here, a 5 there, and a 5 there. 2 and 5 down there. And this here is a 7. 4 and 6 here. Making this a 7, this is a 4. And let's have a look. This 26 now is fulfilled, and I guess 22 is as well. Yes, it is. Here I need a 5 and a 6. 14 is fulfilled. 29 is fulfilled. Here I need a 9 and a 3. What next? Let's have a look. This column needs a 3. It's not there. It's not here. It's here. This row needs a 1. It can only go here. And the missing digit is 4 or 6, which makes a 4-6 pair here. Let's have a look at this 23. Perhaps I should have a look at the missing digits here. 2, 4, 6, and 9. Or maybe this here. I still need 1 and 7 here. There's a 1 there. And 2 and 5 to those cells. I need a 7 on this row. It's not here, it's there. This is 2 or 6. I need an 8 somewhere. It must be here. And because of this 4-6 pair, this is 2 or 9. And now this 23 should be easy. I have 11 here, 14, 19. This has to be a 4. That's a 6, that's a 4. And then there's this 22. I've got 8, 20, so that is a 2. Now all the sum clues are fulfilled, and I think the rest is plain Sudoku techniques, and very simple techniques at that. So the missing digits are now a 4 here, a 2 there, and a 6 there. And this completes the solve of this very well put together exam Sudoku puzzle by our Kumaresan. Thanks for watching this video. See you soon on Sudoku Canard.